it's Albert speaking. This video is a little bit different from my previous ones. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to learn English by playing games.
It is said.
In 2015, I was introduced by one of my closest friends to a game called Hearthstone, which is a free game to Blizzard. Unlike games like League of Legends or Valorant that are super competitive, Hearthstone is rather a slow-paced game that allows you to make decisions in a relatively long period of time. It's a strategic card game, and each turn you will have 75 seconds to make your move. Since it offers us quite a long time, we don't need to rush into it. So taking everything into consideration is the whole point of this game. I know how many of you guys have ever played this game before, but for me, I was captivated by this game the first time I played. Its gameplay is not rigid. You can collect different cards to build up your deck to deal with various opponents in the rank mode. But how does everything I said before has anything to do with learning English? Just as I mentioned, this game is a card game, so if you pay close attention to each card, you will have a description of its effect. And it just occurred to me that I could switch the language from Chinese into English. In this way, I could immerse myself in the whole English surroundings, where I can not only play the game, but also improve my English simultaneously. It's like killing two birds with one stone. However, ever since I changed language, I have felt lost. I misunderstood the description of its effect and lost the game. I couldn't find the card that I wanted in my collection. I couldn't even understand what the test wants me to do. Basically, for the most part of the first month after I changed the language, I was suffering a lot from that. I thought to myself that I wanted to change the language back to Chinese, which would be a lot easier. However, if I encounter one problem and the first thing that comes to my mind is get away from it, I will never have this problem solved, and the same problem will still bother me down the line. Therefore, I just insist on playing this game in English. I may play it wrong due to my terrible English. I may lose my mind when I couldn't understand the effect. I may feel strange when I have to look words up in a dictionary while playing games. But that's how I improve my vocab subconsciously. Because you'll see the same card over and over again, and even if you can't understand the description the first time, you can look it up. Then you'll see the second time, the third time, all the way to a point where it becomes part of your subconscious. This is actually one type of deliberate practice. We all know that repetition is key when it comes to learning anything. However, learning anything repeatedly and mechanically in the classroom serves as an interest killer, making it hard for people to keep up in the long run. Since we're naturally interested in playing all kinds of games, why do we just change the language and enjoy the game while expanding our vocabulary gradually? This is actually a cheat code for people to improve their English on autopilot. English is not the subject, it's a language. The more you use it, the more familiar you're with this language, and the better you'll be. I hope you can find your passion and improve your English the way I did. It's a long and interesting journey. So that's the end of today's video. If you find this video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe my channel. And I will see you guys in my upcoming